Wessels. And a bit of luck for Sri Lanka. Now they're riding their luck today. Oh, it was a no ball too. No ball because it was too high. Hadarasinghe is caught by Wessels. So the first wicket's been taken. At last, Donald's got one on line. And Hadarasinghe is out. The first Sri Lankan is out. Hadarasinghe caught by Wessels. Bowled Donald for 5. It's 11 for no wicket. 11 for 1.
Yes, we'll see here that stayed on the crease line, look, and just followed it, didn't he? Neither back nor forward. Orthodox catch the first slip, even though it was going down. But certainly the breakthrough that South Africa would have been looking for after such an unusual start with so many wides and no balls being bowled.
So bad luck for Sri Lanka. Chandika Hadarasinghe is out. Caught Wessels, bowled Donald 5. And in the second over, Sri Lanka are 11 for 1. Well, that's a better ball, and just bouncing short of Richardson. Donald was pretty interested in that. Do you think there was a nick there?
No, I think it might have come off the shoulder here. If we look at the replay, we'll see that, yeah, just above the forearm there. That's why there was no carry on it. The body slowed it down.
Big appeal for him, but he's gone this time. Donald's captured the second wicket. So it's 2 down for South Africa. Sri Lanka have lost 2. Donald's got them both. With Gurusinghe, LBW to Donald for naught. It's 12 for 2 now.
Yes, we're going to see here, Peter, that Gurusinghe was guilty of not getting forward on here. Still shuffling around the crease line. Ball pitched in line. Hit him just below the knee roll. Came forward after the ball struck him, but he actually played that ball right on the crease line.
Gurusinghe out for naught. LBW to Donald. It's 12 for 2 in the fourth over.
Yorked by Donald, a lovely delivery. That is a big blow. Bowled for 7, 35 for the loss of 3.
Well, this is one of the inconsistencies and uncertainties of cricket, really. A wide the ball before, that one a swinging inducker, a Yorker. Aravinda beaten for pace. Huge wicket. Is Donald delighted or what? So that gives South Africa a huge advantage now, and they're right back into this match.
In the 10th over, 35 for 3. LBW appeal turned down by Steve Woodward. I had the feeling that Donald joined in a bit later there.
So Mahanama gets the single that he needs for his 50, and now he's got 3 50s in the World Cup. And his 12th 50 for Sri Lanka in one-day internationals. He is 50. Sri Lanka are 106 for 4.
Oh, lovely shot. I say that was a brilliant shot behind point, crashing it away. And with the additional pace of Donald, that just raced across the basin reserve. Things around for Sri Lanka. Whether it'll win the game, we'll find out in the next 3 and a bit overs. Wide called, umpire Steve Woodward, the man from Wellington, or Lower Hutt I should say. He leaves the scorer in no doubt. Alan Donald, he doesn't seem impressed, but it's in the book.
Goes after it. Oh, that's going to be 4 runs. It's gone down through the gully region, and that is a vital blow for Sri Lanka, hit by Ramatonga.
Well, it certainly is. That went very fine. And third man, I don't think he even saw it. He certainly didn't move if he did see it. And it just raced away.
Well, this last over could take a wee while. I think Kepler Wessels and Alan Donald will be very meticulous about exactly where all the fieldsmen are. And Donald's going to work out where he's going to bowl.
The other interesting thing is if we get a tie, and there's a tie is a tie. There's a point each. We don't worry about countbacks of who did what earlier in the game.
Okay, here we go. The start of the 50th over. Nothing coming in. It's going to be a run out, surely. There is a run out. Kalpajay gets run out. And that is the tension creeping through. And South Africa have another wicket.
Well, panic. Kalpajay, looking for Atunga, said, no, I'm not having anything to do with that. In fact, he sent him back very wisely, turned his back on him. That's always a good way of getting rid of them. And bingo, he's out.
So Kalpajay comes back. And he's gone for 5, 189 for 7, so still 7 runs left. Only 5 balls to be bowled now.
It's coming down to Ranatunga more and more, isn't it? Because he's going to have to hit a boundary soon. Can't really afford to let the new man on strike with Donald, the bowler. And that's tough going for Ranatunga, but maybe he's equal to the occasion. Who knows? We're going to find out in a moment or so.
Alan Donald signalling to his man way down at third man. 5 balls left. 7 runs required. Ranatunga. He's lifted it away nicely to the wide open spaces. It should be 4 runs, and it will be 4 runs.
Oh, well played, Ranatunga. Marvellous shot. He picks that one up and hits it to the vacant mid-wicket boundary. There's no one within Kiwi. The nearest man is behind square, and he played that very well indeed. Super shot. Oh, what does he do now, Kepler Wessels?
Donald to Ranatunga. He's got a hit, and he doesn't hit.
Well, the only thing is that Ranatunga's off the strike. And how will Ramanayake cope with Donald?
He went out to the fieldsman. He had to throw the stumps down.
So 3 balls remain, 2 runs. And Kepler Wessels, he's marshalling the troops. What does he do? Does he bring men in? Does he keep defending the boundary? Interesting.
Got to bring them in, doesn't he, I think, for the new batsman?
Well, yeah, I don't know that he needs the deep men down it. But let's have a look at that throw before we go into that.
Didn't miss by much. Donald to Ramanayake. Oh, full toss, what a good ball. He couldn't get it away.
Straight full toss, very difficult. Of course, it's his first ball. A speedster like Donald, very straight, and that's the key. It's not so much the length in terms of the... But that was well bowled.
2 from 2. Marvellous game of cricket here at the Basin Reserve. Donald against Ramanayake. He's got it away. That's the win for Sri Lanka. Ramanayake comes back for the 2nd run.
They bowled very well this morning. They restricted South Africa, and they came out. They made heavy weather in the early stages of their innings, but Ranatunga turned it round, and in the end, Sri Lanka got through in a real nail-biter here at the Basin Reserve. Thrilling stuff.
A marvellous effort by Sri Lanka, winning the match with the second to last ball of the 50th and final over, 198 for 7, and a man of the match performance there from Arjuna Ranatunga, 64 not out. The winning runs hit by Champaka Ramanayake coming in at number 9. A win to Sri Lanka over South Africa by 3 wickets. Looking at the South African bowling, well, Alan Donald made those early breakthroughs, but in the end couldn't come back and take any more wickets in his 2nd and 3rd spell. He got 3 wickets though, a wicket each for McMillan, also for Omar Henry, the spin bowler, and 1 for Peter Kirsten.